If this is your first time using VORs, or you want a quick refresher for your instrument training, we're going to do a basic tutorial on how to use them and some best practices. We're flying in the vicinity of the Montebello VOR in Virginia. We're going to set our nav1, which is on the GPS unit up top, to the VOR frequency listed on the chart, 115.3, then flip it active. We'll also push the CDI button so the receiver is pulling off the VOR, or it's in VLOC mode. We see the needle swing right and the flag showing a 2 arrow. If we push the nav1 button on our audio panel, we can also hear the Morse code identifier for the 3 letters of the station MOL. VORs, at their most basic use, tell us where we are in relation to the station. More specifically, they tell us which radial we're on. Radials radiate out from the station in all 360 degrees, and some are listed on the chart here. We're approaching the 255 radial, which radiates out from the station at 255 degrees. We're not on that radial yet, we're a bit more south of 255, so we twist the OBS knob, that's that knob on the VOR receiver, to something south of 255, like 230 or 240. Soon the needle will start to move to center. Notice also the flag is flipped to from. We read about 240 on the dial. It's important to note that when we're on the radial we've set, the needle will center and the flag should read from. Radials radiate out from the station, not into the station. Another way of thinking about this is that from this position, if we flew 240 degrees, we'd be flying directly away from the station along that radial. As we continue flying, the needle moves off center. We're not on the 240 radial anymore, we're flying north, closer to that 255 radial. The radials we're passing through are increasing 1 degree at a time, as you can see as we twist the dial to keep the needle centered. If we set 255, which is the radial shown on the chart, the needle is now all the way off to the right, and we're just not there yet. We'd like to fly into the station along that radial. Here's where things can be confusing. The flag shows from. If we're flying into, we don't want to have that flag showing. A 255 course takes us away from the station. The reciprocal course, shown on the bottom of 075 degrees, is what will take us into the station along that radial. So let's twist to put that up top, and the flag flips to 2. We always want our desired course to somewhat match what's set on the dial, otherwise we wouldn't be using it correctly. The needle starts coming in. We'll turn to follow it. This is called intercepting. We roll out on a 075 course. The needle is still off to the left, and as you can see from our map, our position is still to the right of the radial shown. So the needle indicates where our desired course is, to our left. If we want to get on it, we need to fly more to the left of the desired course of 075 degrees, so we turn to about 060 degrees. Notice us getting closer to the radial and the needle starts coming in. Just like merging onto a highway, once we're on the lane we want, we'll turn to follow it, so the needle centers and we fly 075. Now our job is to keep that needle centered. If we notice it shifting left or right, we shift left or right. After we pass the station, we want to follow another radial, the 009 radial out from the station. Think about how we'll set that up. We'll fly 009, so we'll want to set 009. What will the flag show, from or to? Since we'll be flying away from the station, it'll show from. The VOR station itself is situated near the highest terrain in the area to give it maximum coverage. Sometimes you can even see it looking out the window. As we overfly, we enter the station's zone of confusion. Then the needle swings out, the to flag disappears, and then reappears as from. That's our cue that we've passed the station. Let's first fly our next desired course of 009 degrees, then twist the dial to set 009. The needle is left of center, so we'll fly a bit left of 009. Remember, we're still in that cone of confusion. As we get further away, we start to get the needle centered, and when we do, we once again fly out on a heading to keep it in the middle. We've now intercepted and are tracking outbound on that 009 radial shown on the chart. VORs aren't readily used nowadays with GPS being widely available, but the instrument flying system is still based on these principles, and there's even, I think, an element of mystique in finding your way using this technology. We cover it in depth along with all other instrument topics in the FlightInsight IFR Ground School, which you can learn more about right now at the site linked here and in the description.